make sure we do 95th caller so it gives you an opportunity to win. All right, Mojo on the morning show. Shannon, what happened?
So have you ever mixed up something that you've used either food-wise or in the bathroom? Because last night I heard Wes scream from our bathroom, and that's exactly what happened. So we, the way that we've kind of divvied up the bathrooms since Wes and the kids all moved in and we've, blended our families is Wes and myself and then Smith, who's 7, we all share the little, I say it's a master bathroom, but it's literally, you guys have been there. It's the size of a closet. It's so teeny tiny. So to stay organized, I keep all of our products and stuff in one of those 3-tier carts. I got it from IKEA or something. So everything's very organized, but you can kind of only see the top half of all the products. Okay. Unless you pull them out. So last night I'm in bed, I'm on my phone, and I can hear Wes so pissed off about something in the bathroom. Apparently, he thought he was using hand and body lotion and really quick did one of these on his arms and his face before he got into bed, but instead he used my tanning lotion. And he comes out and he's he didn't realize it until the smell hit him, because the smell of that tanning lotion is very, very strong. And I can totally see how he mixed it up. I mean, I sent a photo in the group chat of the tanning butter and then the lotion that he thought he was using. And they're both white with black lettering on them. But now he's going to look very bronzed and glowy when he wakes up this morning once it fully develops. He's going to be happy he used it, I think. But not what he intended.
You have a picture of him?
I was going to say, he's got to send us a picture.
I have a picture of the 2 bottles.
I want to see.
Well, because it doesn't develop right away.
No,
so this morning when he wakes up, I'll have him send a picture to us.
He's going to have the
very tan,
the streakiest tan.
Because
guys,
when they do lotion, they're they're good. You're supposed to rub it in.
That's on his face.
Yeah, so that's what before bed, he'll do one of these where he pumps out the lotion. He does his arms really quick, and then he'll go like that.
Oh, he gonna look like a tiger.
Perfect.
You're talking about mixing it up. I love the people that mistakenly use the preparation H instead of their Crest toothpaste.
Oh, Lord.
Have you ever heard of that before?
Lord.
There's a lot of... Did you ever have a mix-up? Did you ever have a thing where you grabbed the wrong thing and it turned out to, be bad? 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548.
You know how you go to, some people's house, and we used to have it, but we don't fill them up like that, for real. But you have, the soap dispenser next to the lotion dispenser?
Yes.
And you you know what I mean?
Oh,
so
yes.
you washing your hands?
Yeah.
There have been so many times where I've washed my hands and went to put on the lotion and then get out the bathroom and wait a second, this isn't rubbing in. And then realize it's soap.
Yeah.
At least that you can wash off.
Yeah, right.
You're fine.
That's not permanent.
Text to 95500. Somebody that texted in and said, I used my wife's tanning lotion once, not realizing that I was going to look like an idiot the next morning. So a couple people have actually done this. Another one, too. I've done the same thing, Shannon.
Hey, you might actually like it.
That's from 419.
Can I be fair to that guy, though? Some of us use the tanning lotion intentionally, and we still come out looking like an idiot the next day. So.
Yeah, that's also very true.
Kylie, what's up?
Hi. So I one time put nail polish remover in my eyes instead of makeup remover.
Oh, no.
Oh my God.
Like when you say not in your eyes, on your, around your eyes?
Yeah, so I washed my face. I still had some makeup residue on my eyes. So I was like, well, let me get a little cotton ball. I still had my eyes kind of closed, and both containers felt the same in my hands. So when I grabbed the nail polish remover, I didn't really realize till I was close enough to my eye and the smell and burning.
Do you still have your sight?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
acetone.
Yeah, that's bad.
That could take paint off a car.
What is
For real.
What is the stuff that takes the eyeliner off made of?
Like micellar water?
Oils and stuff.
Okay.
It's supposed to be gentle. Yeah.
Christine,
Acetone
hi.
is not that.
Hi.
What's happening? Shannon had a moment with her husband Wes grabbed her tanning lotion. This happened to you?
Yeah, so I got out of the shower, and both of my leave-in conditioner and my tanning lotion bottles are gold, and I put the tanning lotion in my hair instead of the leave-in conditioner.
I would be so mad. Both of those are expensive.
I was so annoyed.
And you got to start the process all over again.
Will it do anything to your hair?
I just got right back in the shower because I didn't want to, I was afraid it was going to be so greasy and disgusting, so I just had to get right back in the shower.
Oh, to clean right off. What's up, Jess?
Hi. So my mom, bless her soul, she wanted to put on some fake eyelashes. And she, luckily, thank God, I was right, next to her because she didn't know how to do it. So she's, putting on the glue on the lashes. She's, shaking the lashes because I told her, you got to shake them a little and let the glue, harden up a little. And then she's going to put it on, and I look over, and it's a mini bottle of super glue that she put on the fake eyelash. And she was, when I tell you it was literally about to be on her eye. And then thank God I was right there. And I'm screaming, Mom, super glue.
Oh, my goodness.
Have you ever seen people put super glue in their eyes instead of contact solution?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you see that girl who used a sealant, paint sealant for her hair to make it a slick back, and it cemented
Gorilla
her
Glue.
hair or Gorilla Glue?
It was Gorilla
And
Glue.
she had to have her hair surgically. She had to have surgery.
Oh, my God. Lynn, what's up?
Good morning. First time, long time.
Yes, Lynn's on the phone.
Thanks for calling, Lynn.
So-
Yeah.
Thank you. So my son used to always take my chapstick, and I thought it was disgusting. So I used to yell at him all the time, and he would laugh. And I borrowed his car one time, and he had his lip balm in the driver's thing. So I grabbed it and put it all over, used as much as I could of it, and then called him and told him, I just used all your lip balm. And he was like, I don't have lip balm. And so I looked at the lid, and I said, yeah, it's right here. It's called Tiger Balm. And I said, I just used it all.
Oh.
And he was like, Mom, that's for muscles. And so my whole mouth started
Tiger Balm, yeah. It's
Burning.
it's like icy hot, right?
Intense icy hot.
Oh, my God.
To my lips. I was trying to be funny, so I smeared it, everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm using all of it. Yeah, not a good time.
Did you burn your lips?
Yeah. They were very my whole, and it took a really long time. I had to, it worked for 30 or 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So I was
Oh, my
trying to
God.
talk to people and drooling and everything. It was
You're drooling. You know what, though? A lot of women pay for those lips.
Yeah, that's true.
Here's a food one. Candace, are you there? What's happening, Candace? Hi.
I'm here. Hi.
What's going on?
So, hi.
Hi.
My daughter Ella.
Hi, Ella.
I went to the apple orchard, got apples, and I thought, okay, I'm going to make an apple pie. And so I made an apple pie, and I made my own crust. I worked all day on it. And I thought, okay, I'm going to put a little cinnamon and sugar on top of the apple pie to top it off. And we went to go start eating it, and we thought, oh, this kind of smells funny. And as I tasted it, then I realized I put garlic salt on top of it and not cinnamon.
Oh, no. Garlic salt.
Ruined the apple pie.
Oh, I'd be so mad.
Was it bad, hon? What's your daughter's name? Is it your daughter or son?
Oh, I just dropped. She just lit.
Oh, I was just going to say, I wanted to know what her thoughts were on the taste of that one.
We just going to peel the top off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just eat the bottom.
Yeah, we just going to eat all the apples.
We're going to get some apples in the crust. Joe, this is a wild one. What did your son do?
Okay, so I had a fight the night before, and I woke up and I was really sore, so I grabbed my Icy Hot, and I used it, and I didn't think about it, and I left it on the sink, and my son grabbed it and used it as toothpaste.
Oh, no. Oh, wow. That's, yeah.
We called the fire rescue and everything because, it was we didn't know what to do. And they said he just had to ride it out.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, that's the worst. Ride it out. That's not a medical term. I don't want to hear ride it out. Oh, my God. Some of these other ones, people on their privates. You want to hear about people that did things with their privates? Ella, what's happening, Ella? We're talking about you grabbed the wrong thing.
Hi, guys.
Hi,
So
good
this
morning.
is so bad. So, hi, good morning. My ex and I, we had used Nair thinking it was lube because the room was dark, and both of us had a little bit too much to drink. And this was so long ago. I'm in my 30s, so this was probably my early 20s. Yeah, it was bad. It was so bad. We immediately knew something was wrong because it was burning, obviously. So we had to jump into the shower.
Oh, my God.
It's so embarrassing.
Oh, my. But you were completely clean down there. T, what's up? Initial T, your voice disguised.
Yeah, hi, Mojo. How are you?
Fantastic, T. You mistakenly did what to your privates?
Oh, I did not. My husband, it was dark in the bedroom and grabbed keys.
Oh, boy.
I never screamed so loud in my life.
Oh. Did it sting?
Oh, yeah. I jumped out of bed, went and got in the shower. We have a removable shower head, and I swear to God.
Yep, really got up in there.
Flush it out.
Yep.
Sue, what's up?
First time, long time.
Yes.
Sue, you sound like a nice lady. What did you do?
I had a gynecologist appointment, but I had to work before. So when I got there, I wanted to be, fresh and clean. So they had some wipes on their counter. I didn't look at it. I wiped myself and instantly burned. And then I looked at it and it said it was cleaning supplies and you had to wear gloves to use them. Oh my God.
My God.
The doctor comes in and I'm all red down there. She said, "What the heck's going on?" I said, "Yeah, I used your cleaning supplies on my vajayjay." She's like, "Ooh, that's going to hurt."
Yeah.
And it hurt for probably a week.
Oh,
My vagina's angry.
wow.
But man, you were bacteria free.
I was, but it was horrible.
I've been there before. For real.
We love you, Sue. Thanks for calling, Sue. We appreciate you.
Fall in Michigan is beautiful. Winter is less beautiful, which is when Florida is more beautiful. Go to Florida. Thanks to Visit Florida and Mojo. Listen at 8 to get in on Mojo in the Morning.
All right, it is the Mojo in the Morning show. Phone number is 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548. Kev, with the question here, what is your question?
Man, can the ex, if you break up with somebody in a relationship, can the ex still be friends with your family? Or do they have to cut ties with your family? Or is your family responsible for cutting ties with that ex?
Why do you ask this question?
I'm in a liquor store yesterday. I run into a guy who I haven't seen in a while. Like, we're not best of friends, but like we see each other out, follow each other on Instagram, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Obviously, you see people on Instagram, you see what they post. I'm familiar with his girl. I know his girl. They've been in a relationship for a long time. So we do that small talk thing with, how are things going? How are you with your girl? No. How's your relationship? He's like, we're not together anymore. Then it's awkward. So I'm kind of like, okay, like, how do you kind of? Yeah, exactly. Like, okay, let me just go get my alcohol and keep it moving. But then he's like, I saw her recently. His cousin had a birthday party, and she was there. His ex was there. And I'm like, I don't know how to navigate it. After that, I'm like, okay, man, good to see you. Move our separate ways. And I started thinking, like, that has to be a very uncomfortable situation if you're at a point where you're ready to separate from someone, but then you start to see them at family events and gatherings because they're so ingrained with your family now.
Right.
Like, how do you separate that?
I think it's hard, and we've done this as a topic before, and I don't know if others have felt this way, but I've had this happen in our family when Joe broke up with his last girlfriend. We were so really close with her, and it was tough because we wanted to still continue a relationship, and then it became a point where you had to pull back because of for her mental health and for his mental health. You know what I mean?
Is that a situation where Joe brings it to you and say, like, hey, I'm feeling uncomfortable? Or
Well, Joe never did, but I think that he was not always happy that, then he got into a new relationship. We felt closer to his ex than we did his current girlfriend.
Yeah.
But, obviously time heals everything. But one of the things I will say to you is I think it's different. I think it's different if kids are involved, and I think it's different if marriage is involved. I think if you're dating or if you're in a really long-term dating relationship, I think that's where it's more difficult. I think if it's just somebody that's like just a casual, I don't know, how long have these guys been together?
I would say maybe 5 years.
Okay, that's a long
Something like that.
time.
They've been together for a while.
Marriage or anything or no?
No,
Kids?
not married. No kids.
So this is the thing. I think that in that case, I do think that the family needs to pull back a little bit. And I think here's the thing. When I say pull back, I don't think you should ever say you shouldn't talk to them ever again.
Yeah.
But inviting them to a party is not necessarily it all depends on how comfortable he feels, or she feels.
And my story with my high school boyfriend that I dated for over 7 years. And my mom and his mom became very, very, very good friends. And they're still best friends to this day. So my ex's mom and dad came to my first wedding. They came to my baby showers. They came to all of these events, and my mom still like goes on vacations with them and stuff. So it's just a really interesting situation. And I probably haven't talked to that ex, and I mean,
were you uncomfortable with that, or did it not?
No, I love them.
Okay, so
I love them so much. Yeah,
my brothers still message my high school ex, and they actually invited him to their grad parties, and I'm like, you guys, you can't invite him to our house stuff. Like, well, I mean, you could, but we'd probably not be in the same room together.
Yeah.
What's up, Logan? Hey, Logan.
Hello?
Hi, buddy.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, my mother, and just like for instance, some insight, my mother had went to my high school girlfriend's baby shower and brought gifts and stuff like that. And then I do have 2 kids with a woman. I'm 29. I do have 2 kids with a woman, and my sisters are still very good friends with her, and I don't speak to her at all. She's in a new relationship, so I think it's okay, just depending on how your guys' relationship it is.
How do your current relationships feel when you're doing that? Like, I'm sure you've had a date or so.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying.
Yeah, that's a great question. That's a great question because it causes huge issues. I'll be honest. My current relationships, and I am in a current relationship, they hate my mom because of it. You know what I mean? And it's like a battle I'm fighting like every day.
Can I give you a piece of advice? I think though, as a son, you gotta be if somebody hates your mom over that, I think that there's, that's got to be one where you got to navigate. Is it worth having a girl that you're going to keep around long term and your mom not getting along?
But
that's great advice. No, that's great advice.
I feel like there's more to the story, though.
What do you mean?
Like, why does other than her hanging out with, like, other than the mom spending time with the exes, like, was there more to that? Or is it just that she's friends with the exes?
Oh, there's always more. There's always more.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about that in the next segment on the Mojo on the Morning Show. Ariana, what's up?
Hi. I've been listening to you guys since I was like 16, and I'm like 31 now.
Wow. Love that. Long term.
Yeah. I wanted to comment. I still have a relationship with my daughter's father's mother. I met her when I was like 19 years old, and I still maintain some type of relationship with her, even in my late 30s.
That I understand, though. That's grandma.
Yeah. Does she bring you, though, to family gatherings with his new girl?
Yeah. Me and his new girlfriend been in the same room before, like Christmas.
How's that?
She does not like me.
Do you love it that she doesn't like you? Or does it make you feel uncomfortable?
It brings me so much joy.
I love your honesty, Ariana.
Do you think that your ex-mother-in-law wishes that you were still with her son?
Yeah, she says it without saying it,
Yeah.
because she feels like I bring the calmness out of him, but his new girlfriend brings the evil, the weirdness, the in and out of jail, and
oh, jeez,
it's crazy. Yeah, but
wow. I agree with Shannon on the fact that that's grandma. You know what I mean? You still got to have a relationship. Although I think grandma shouldn't be inviting you to just dinner with the 4 of you guys, and when I mean 4, you, grandma, and then him and his new girl. Jamie, what's up? Hey, Jamie. I don't think anybody's there. Jamie's not there. Kelly, what's up?
I actually just recently had this happen not too long ago, to where my aunt had recently just passed away, and my ex-husband showed up to the funeral.
Okay. But he was paying his respects.
Awkward.
Was he close to your aunt?
He was paying his respects. A lot of my family was like, what is he doing here? And I was like,
Did you feel weird about that? Like, did you guys have a nasty split?
In the beginning, it was pretty bad, but I think we've learned to co-parent now. But he left before I could even get there. So it's like he went without even me being around, but my family was kind of a little like, what is he doing here?
I don't know the full story, but I think it's kind of gentlemanly of him to go to a wake or a funeral.
So and to leave before you come, so there's no conference.
I just found it really funny that my family was like, what's he doing here? Like, I think they were thrown off by it more than anything.
I really disagree with you guys. I had a family funeral where an ex showed up, and it was a huge problem. Like, it was not with good intentions. A lot of time it's attention seeking or to cause drama, or I know I can get you all in the same room together and you can't kick me out because this is a funeral and there's a social decorum. It is not nice.
Did your ex do that for that reason, or did you do it because you guys have children together and he liked the aunt?
We do have kids together, but like I had the kids for that day for the reasoning of the funeral. So I think it was just more so as soon as I got there, I had so many family members come up to me and they're like, why was he here? We didn't even recognize him. Like, what was he even doing here? Did he even have the kids? Like, it was a lot of questions coming at me, and I was a little taken back. So I'm like, first of all, I didn't even know he was coming. Second of all, I feel like you're more shocked at it
than you were. Yeah. Wow. You got disconnected. Tamara?
Yes.
What's up?
What's up?
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You got your ex hanging out still, or you're the ex?
No, my ex lives in my ex. It's a long, crazy story, but about 6.5 years ago, my ex had to go back to Mexico. So his mom lived in like a really nasty trailer and stuff and needed a place to go. So I let her move in with me, and we split up about a year ago, and I started dating someone else, and she still lives with us, my kids and I.
Oh, my God. That's wild.
So that's
But
interesting.
he lives in Mexico. So, but yeah, I'm in a new relationship, and I was honest with him from the get-go. So, you know.
Is
my
she your
situation,
kid's
if you
grandma?
don't like it. Huh?
Is she your kid's grandma?
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
okay. All right.
Nope. Nope. He just, yeah. So she lives with us, and she's really good to my kids and I. So.
And you like her. So
I do.
What's the point? You're not getting back together with the other guy. He's in Mexico, for God's sakes, right?
Yeah. No, I traveled to Mexico for 6 years, two times a year for 6 years.
Does your current relationship mind that this woman, a strange woman, is living in your place?
No, because I've expressed like she's a good person. She's good to us.
Yeah.
Eventually, obviously, we're gonna have to cut ties with her if my new boyfriend and I, move forward. But
Yeah, she might need her own place.
Yeah. Right now, we're in a good place, so we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing.
Don't get rid of the babysitter. I'm telling you. You keep.
My kids are
keep grandma.
teenagers. Shoot, they take care of themselves. They don't need me anymore. They only need me when they need something.
Okay. Well, it's always good to have her around just for that, but then kick her ass out when she becomes a pain. All right, Mojo in the Morning Show, we're going to give you a chance to win a trip to Florida right now. 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548. Win a $50 cash card and qualify for our trip a week from Visit Florida to Florida. We're going to Orlando. 95th caller, good luck.
WKQI Detroit, WSNX Muskegon Grand Rapids, WVKS Toledo. This is Mojo in the Morning.
Oh, Mojo, he's amazing.
Live. Mojo.
30.
20. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition sequence start.
Let me take y'all back to the beginning.
This is it.
All right, you ready?
You're listening to Mojo in the Morning.
You're a doo-doo head.
Let's go. It's showtime.
It is Mojo in the Morning Show. Good to have you guys here with us. Coming up this hour on the show, why are you hiding your story from them? Coming up here in just a little bit. Also, the shows that make you horny, and Megan with I got kicked out for my pants. We will have all of those and more, plus Jingle Ball tickets coming up here this morning on the show. So got some good topics coming up here in just a little bit. And War of the Roses from last hour. If you missed it, the cheating fiance that turned into a crier. You can check that out on our podcast or listen in about an hour from now, as we will have that. Plus an update, too, by the way. We got a big update. Did he cry the last time that he got caught cheating? We'll have the answer to that coming up. Who is this on the phone? Maisie?
Maisie.
I love that name. Maisie. Maisie, how old are you?
I am 39.
I like that. That sounds Maisie sounds like a name of somebody that would be like 99, but I like it. That's a beautiful name. Congratulations, you're a winner.
Yeah, Maisie.
Right, Maisie.
Maisie, congratulations to you.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
we're going to give you a $50 cash card. You're now qualified for a trip to Florida to go to Orlando, Florida from Visit Florida.
I've been trying forever, like literal years.
Tomorrow, we're going to be giving this away. And these trips are great, by the way. You've heard for years us do this contest with Visit Florida.
Yeah,
The listeners that go, on these trips say that they're the greatest trips ever. So tomorrow morning, we may be calling you with a trip to stay at the Buena Vista Resort Village and Spa in Florida, which we've sent a lot of listeners to. Airfares included, food and drink vouchers. We're also going to do some excursions for you, too. It's all from Visit Florida. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Shout out, by the way, to the excursions that they gave us. Alligator zip lining, indoor golf karting, and a whole bunch more in the town that is known for all the great theme parks, Orlando, Florida, from Visit Florida. So hang on the phone for just 1 second, okay?
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. It's Mojo in the Morning Show. Tigers in a big win yesterday. First time in 11 years that the Tigers have won a postseason series. After pinch hitter Andy Ibanez smacked a bases-clearing 2-out double to win that game. That was a game, man. It was going back and forth.
Bro.
I thought for sure, I was like, oh, God. You know what? So here's my thing. I can't watch the game in certain spots, and I got to be careful because I'm doing it based on what happened game one. So
you're superstitious about it?
I'm very superstitious, and I play my superstitions well. Well, you guys know this, that we were with Tony and we were hanging out downtown, and so Tony pulled it out on his phone. So I started watching it on my phone, just like Tony was watching it. And then after I was watching it on my phone for a little bit and, getting it on the phone, then I went and drove for a while because we drove from downtown to out to, back home. And then I decided that I was going to go home and I was going to watch like the last 2.5 innings like I did at home, standing up because I did not sit on the couch the entire time. Like I'm going to do the whole series like this until they actually. Yeah. But I'm like this, and it gets to a point where it's not very comfortable to watch the game. And it gets weird when I have to tell people why I'm leaving, you know what I mean? Because they don't understand it, and people think that I'm crazy. And it's so funny because I have so much faith in my life. Like I believe God controls everything except for Tigers baseball.
This is the one thing he's not in control.
It is
your actions.
So I'm like watching the game in such weird ways, and I'm trying to figure out how to do this whole thing, and I'm like, oh my God.
Same underwear?
No, I don't do that because you don't understand.
That's crazy.
I have to change my underwear at least twice a day sometimes.
That's me.
It gets stinky.
How'd you get the shirt that fast?
Steve Gabarra. Give it up for Steve Gabarra. Steve Gabarra bought me the October Ready shirts that the guys are wearing out on the field after the end of the game. He was able to get it. He got it on Friday when I guess they were selling them right afterwards. But
okay.
All right, I got a question to ask you, and I want to break for a little sports here, a little sports action. Here's my question: a Tigers World Series or a Lions Super Bowl championship?
Oh, I have an easy answer to this one. Easy.
If God were to give us only one wish. If the genie came out of the freaking bottle and said, there's only one sports wish for you, which one do you take? What do you take? Around the room, Shannon, you say easy wish?
Lions.
All right. Why is that?
Lions Super Bowl. I'm just more of a football fan than a baseball fan.
Okay.
And I would love to see it.
Megan?
I have a different reason than Shannon, but it's just as easy. I picked the Lions as well. I don't think anybody's shocked by that. And it's, yes, because, we love football. But the Lions have not been good in decades. Decades. The Tigers were good like 10 years ago. You don't understand the pain yet, Tigers fans.
Okay. All right.
I shouldn't say that. There's a lot of crossover.
I feel like a piece of me is a prisoner of the moment.
Yeah.
Because there is something so exciting about, like, if the Lions were 5 and whatever, and somehow they made it to the playoffs and then won the World Series, it would like that is what we're experiencing with the Tigers right now. To go from a 0.2% chance and then win it all, I'm gonna be a prisoner of the moment. I'm gonna go with Tigers.
This is a miracle on ice story.
Yeah.
I get it.
KP, you got one? I know that you don't want to upset your boyfriend, Tarek Skubal.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say Tigers because Tarek Skubal follows me on Instagram.
That's right, KP. That's right.
I'll give him a win. He gave me one. So.
But what if a couple Lions guys start following you, then you're okay with it?
Oh, I'll tell you what. I'll change my answer if Aiden Hutchinson follows me on Instagram.
Okay.
Come on, do it, Aiden.
House up, Hutch.
All right.
Do it.
All right. I throw. And by the way, you can tell us your opinion on this one too. All right. The second one here. All right.
Okay.
A Tigers.
What's your opinion?
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
I think a Lions Super Bowl is bigger to the city.
Yeah.
I think a Lions Super Bowl would make the city burn down.
I hope not.
So I think that no, it would.
Yeah, I live
It
there.
would.
So does
Seriously.
Megan.
I just hope they don't burn down our new studios in Eastern Market.
Or my apartment, please.
All right, here's the next one. Here's the next question for you
Okay.
guys. A Lions or Tigers championship, so a Super Bowl or a World Series championship, or the presidential candidate that you are going to vote for, and you don't have to say who you're voting for, wins.
Oh, I still say Lions Super Bowl.
Megan?
I go politician.
Okay. Kevin?
Like the one I want to win winning.
I'm
So
going
that-
Lions Super Bowl.
Lions Super Bowl. KP?
I'm still going. Wait, was Tigers still an option?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm still going Tigers. I'm
Well,
in a secret relate. No, I'm just kidding. We're not.
Okay. I'm taking sports too. I'm taking the sports on that one. Okay, here's the next one. Your relationship having a year of misery where you guys are fighting and having to go through therapy.
I'm already in that.
Okay. Next question then.
Yeah, that's not a good one to ask.
This one. No, okay, not that one. All right, then let's not do that one. How about this?
Where were you going with that one?
I was going to say a misery or a Super Bowl. I would almost.
Wait, that doesn't even make sense.
No.
I don't know
I
to
don't know.
laugh about.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
No.
That doesn't
All right,
make
next
sense.
one.
You
Next
can
one.
laugh.
Next one. A Lions. So the Lions win the Super Bowl and the Tigers win the World Series.
Okay, or
Or you get fired from your job.
wait, that it has to be two positive things.
You can't.
Two
you
positive.
can't do a negative
Okay.
versus
all right.
a positive.
Okay. All right.
That's a
Here you go.
for sure
All right.
answer.
Oh, no. I got a positive one.
You're
Because
not
this
good
one's
at
good.
would you rather's.
No. Would you rather a Lions or Tigers Super Bowl, or we continue to be number one for an entire year?
Number one.
Oh no.
Number one. I'm gonna be selfish here.
You're taking it.
Yeah,
so you're taking
I
our
love-
win over their win.
I'm taking our win because I'm taking our
Ooh.
win.
Oh,
This is
God.
tough.
I choose us.
I feel that, Shannon.
I choose
Sometimes you
us.
got to be selfish.
Okay, wait, no. I'm sorry. Lions for sure, because if we were not number one, there was something wrong with the tabulation.
Well,
Like, for
here's the
real.
problem, though. We got a sports station that's in town that we compete highly
And
against.
fun fact, I've worn the same underwear every day since we.
No, no, no.
Oh, I love it.
I'm taking us
I haven't.
winning
Oh, is that what
the
that's
ratings battle over Tigers and
You know the Tigers won again.
Hey.
you know Mojo won again. You know Mojo won again. You know we won again. We won again. What's up? What's up, Amanda? How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Good. We are so stupid.
Man.
Why is anybody listening to this show? What's going on, Amanda?
Bring in the twisted teas.
Which one? Which one are you taking? Which one are you taking?
I'm going to speak for a lot of Detroit sport fans out there. And, Detroit teams are doing amazing right now. But, damn, Kev, you got to get these Pistons going.
Listen, Amanda.
Yes, Kevin.
Open practice is Saturday. Our first preseason game at LCA is at 8 p.m. on Sunday. It's our time.
There is something in the air for the Red Wings and the
I was
Pistons.
gonna say,
Yes.
you think the Red Wings are feeling it right now?
Everybody's feeling it.
I think, you know what? I think it spurs on everybody else. And
Yes.
I think it becomes a fraternity of these guys.
Listen, I talk football all the time. I was raised a hockey girl. I need the Red Wings to be
coming.
good this year.
It's coming.
Stephanie, what's up?
You guys are always number one. So
Aw, thank you.
Yeah,
we love you.
Stephanie.
It's neither here nor there.
Yes.
It's Lions all day.
Lions.
Lions all day. Tigers have gone through their ups and downs, but Lions have never had an
I
off.
know. Who would have thought in our lifetime there would even be a chance of this, you know? I agree with you.
Michigan won. Politics, it is what it is. Half the country's going to hate it. Half the country's going to love it.
Yeah.
Lions all day. Nobody doesn't like the Lions.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Man,
Appreciate you.
Could we get a Wolverines championship, a Lions Super Bowl? And a Tigers World Series in the same year?
It'd be
is this
unbelievable.
possible?
I would even argue that a Lions Super Bowl win would bring the country together more.
That's true.
I do think the whole country is kind of rooting for the Lions.
That's very, very accurate.
Brett, what about you?
I'd say take the Lions and Tigers victories. You guys are already number one in Michigan and Toledo anyways.
That's right, Brett.
That's funny.
And what you guys do,
Yeah.
you guys bring everybody happy in the morning.
Ah,
I take
dude.
the win.
That means the most
But
to
Kev,
us.
you got to get them Pistons on track.
We coming, baby. We coming. I need you at a game.
It's all Kevin's fault, guys.
But I do think Kev's
you gotta
right.
hype them up more, man.
I'm bringing it,
You gotta
man.
Get that victory back with. I mean, I haven't seen anything since Billups, Rashid, and Ben left.
We coming, Brett.
But I do think Kev is right, and I do think it is our
And I'm sorry,
responsibility
Megan, but go
to.
Bruins.
Go Bruins.
He's not going to let
Megan,
you talk
finish,
to him.
Go
finish your
Bruins.
statement, Megan. I'm curious.
Just go support your business tickets. I swear to God. I swear to God. I'm being so happy right now, dude, and you make me want to
he
go
hung
off
up.
on you.
All right. Mojo in the Morning Show.
There's no debating it. This is the dumbest show I've ever heard. Listening to Mojo in the morning is like a prison sentence. So keep listening, prisoner.
Mojo in the Morning Show. I found out that somebody is hiding their story from me. So this is a wild story. You know, I get a phone call from, and I won't say full names and stuff, but I get a phone call from my buddy Johnny, who says, "Can you believe that so-and-so is like just flaunting this girl on their Instagram?" And I go, "What are you talking about?" And he says to me, he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Did you see?" And I go, "Hold on, let me go look." And I go look, and I see that they didn't do a post. And I go, "Johnny, they didn't do a post on it." He goes, "No, look in their story." So I pull up their story, and I see that I have a couple of things posted, but the thing that Johnny's telling me is not there, isn't there. Or is, you know, it's being, you know, completely washed from my being able to see it. And he goes, "That son of a bitch." So he screenshotted it, sent it to me. He was hiding the story from me.
Why?
A guy who's a friend of mine. I think it's because I'm close with him, and I'm close with the girl that he was in a relationship with.
Can you say what the story is?
So it's him literally all over some new girl and touting this new girl that he's with. And he just literally just got out of the relationship with the last girl that he had been in a relationship with.
So he probably thinks that you were going to have some thoughts about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, I'm like, I don't even know how to technically do that.
But it doesn't work
Is
anymore.
it hard to do on your Instagram to hide a story from someone?
No, it's very, very easy. It's very easy, but it doesn't work anymore for exactly the reason that you just shared.
Yeah.
Because someone is going to see it, especially if it's something like that where it's like bombshell, and someone's going to say like, "Oh, did you see, Megan Mick's new girlfriend? Look at her story." And then if I go to her story and I'm like, "I don't see anything," you know instantly that you were blocked from it.
Not true. I post stuff all the time that none of you have brought up.
Is it like a close friends type of thing, or
maybe not.
Spill the tea, bro.
No,
What's going on out here?
But if you're
Are we
posting
blocked?
for like Katie and Jillian, like of course none, and it's only you guys. And at that point, why not just send it in a group chat?
How do you
Look at her
not
flipping
know
her hair.
that I haven't done something else? I love cryptically posting about all of you and saying if you're gonna comment on it, and none of you ever have.
But you're not hiding it from us. You post it, you just don't think we look at it.
Both, baby, both.
Okay.
Megan's sneaky.
Both
Have you
can be
ever,
true at the
have
same
you ever
time.
done the opposite where you only put one person on your story so you know they saw it?
Yes. Sorry.
What
Wait.
level of toxic are you on?
Hold on a second.
Wait,
Stop. You can do that?
Yes.
You can actually pinpoint the person you wanted to see it specifically?
So, okay, way back when I had a friend who had a sexy photo, she wanted a specific boy to see it, so I said, go put it on your story, but have it everybody blocked except him.
Yep.
And then you don't have to search through your because they don't have that feature. You can't search for somebody who's viewed your story on Instagram yet. So you 1,000% know they saw it because they're the only one who's allowed to see it.
Wow, that's
All right.
crazy.
Wait,
petty.
I want to know from you if you have done any of this. Have you hidden your stories from somebody or you hidden posts from people? And who are you hiding from right now? 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548. There is a whole level of sneakiness going on our social media games. And I got to be quite honest with you. I'm not up to date with how to do all this stuff. I need a social media influencer for my personal life.
So KP just broke news with that one.
Did you even know that you can pinpoint one person?
I had no idea.
I had no idea. Who is the one person? I want to know all the details. What's up, Tamara? What's going on?
Yeah, Mojo.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't want it on the radio.
Well, he got it. He got it on the radio.
Too late.
Yeah, you're smart with that one. Did you even know that you could actually pinpoint one person to send a post to? I didn't know that until just now.
I didn't know for one person. I know I can block certain people from seeing certain things. I didn't know just one person, though. But
Who have you blocked? I want to know.
well, usually it would be if I'm talking about a gift or something.
Okay.
You know, like I would block, like I don't want that person to know. Or
Yeah.
But you know, who knows?
Chelsea's got an aunt that's like crazy, and there's a couple of times where she'll make comments about things, and I'm like, oh, the last thing in the world I want to do is have her make a comment on this. Now that I know this, I'm gonna actually, I'm gonna only post to her. Yeah. You want me to grab a call? Or you want me to get your
take a
due?
caller.
No, you do that all the time, and then you freaking freak me out because you always make it seem like I cut you off. Say it. Go, do.
Do you guys ever post anything super juicy to your close friends and you're like, if people only saw what I just
Never.
posted?
Yes.
Oh, I love
Have you ever made a mistake and thought you were posting to your close
Yes.
friends? What was the thing?
Something you don't just don't want other people to see.
It might have been a complaint about work.
I'm thinking about making a Mojo in the Morning private story. Should we do it?
Why?
So if you're following your number one misfit or something, maybe you could be on our private story.
Why? Wait. Why is it that I feel like women do this more than guys do? I don't think guys do this. I think guys are more like, let's just let it out for everybody.
They're not smart enough to do it. Not saying guys aren't smart, but they're just, I feel like they don't care enough.
What's up, John?
Probably true.
Yeah.
John, are you as a guy, you don't hide things, do you, from somebody on social?
No. But I found out that my wife excludes me from her post because she'll take a picture of me and then she'll do those little things where you can add stuff to the photo, and she put photos on my head, rouge on my face and stuff, and post it on Facebook. And then my friends would be like, "Hey man, what the hell is she doing that for?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And I try to find it and I can't find it.
Now that's funny though. That's for a good reason.
Rouge. You are an 80s baby.
She's more technologically smart than I am.
I like him smart.
No kidding.
Hunter, what's going on?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. You hid stories from people?
Yeah, I hid a story from a roommate I had. I moved in with a coworker, and I didn't realize he was kind of a trash panda.
Oh.
I didn't see the house before I moved into it, and it was atrocious. So I put it on my story, but I didn't want him to see it, kind of not to have him embarrassed.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I cleaned it up and I did a before and after, but it was bad.
I like it though that there are guys that are actually doing it. Whitney, I want to hear your story. Whitney, we're talking about who you're hiding your social media posts from.
Yeah, well, first time, long time.
Hey there.
Yes, Whitney on the phone.
I usually, when I'm promoting my OnlyFans, I will exclude my family members.
Okay.
So that way, all of my social media can see it and be like, "Oh my God, she's back," or hype it up, and then that way my family doesn't have to see it.
What are you doing on
I have a lot of family.
OnlyFans?
I don't think I can say that on here.
No,
Can you
come
make it
on.
clean? 'Cause
Wait, hold
now
on.
we're
Here,
curious.
tell me off the air in my headphones. Go ahead. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, and wait, hold on. And real quick, and she customizes it for the person.
Ask
But
her
we
her
can't say.
username.
Well, what
Get
is
her
it? I
username.
want to know.
Hold-
I didn't get to hear.
Hold on. Can I ask off the air? What's your username? All right, Cav, I'll share it with
All right, write it down so you don't forget.
I'm just kidding.
I want
I'm
it.
just kidding.
Put her on
no,
hold.
no, but she does customization for her OnlyFans.
She should come to the Halloween party.
No, she should not.
What's your monthly subscription cost?
Hold on, Mojo in the morning. What's going on, Erica?
Hi guys. So I hide my story from my mom on occasions, weekends when I go out and I'm hanging out. My mom always sees my story and she immediately replies, "So where are the grandkids? Why are you not at home with the grandkids?" It's always a thing. So she always gets hidden from my story if I plan on going outside.
I can see that where she's judging you as a mom because you're actually going out having a little bit of fun.
Always, always.
Love it. Mojo in the morning. What's going on, Asia?
Hey, so I've got to kind of like the last girl. My dad, when it's on Facebook, anytime I'm posting like I hate my job, I most definitely hide it from him because he'll send me a text message. HR is looking at stuff like that. You got to stop doing that. I'm just like, bro.
Yeah. Does he worry that your boss is going to see it and you're going to get fired or something?
Probably. He's just, yeah, I love the guy.
Do you hide it from your coworkers and boss when you do your hate the job stuff?
Not at all, because we all do.
Wow. What do you do for a living that you hate your job so much?
Oh my God, I am a bank customer service representative for a bank.
Okay. All right. Brian, what's happening?
Man, what's going on, Mojo?
Nothing much, Brian.
So listen, my thing is, I feel like that's a great thing with close friends. Being that I'm an avid Instagram user, I kind of go on there a lot of times, and I'll be going through stories, and I don't even realize that I'm in women's close friends until I actually see it. And I want to salute everyone who posts things that they shouldn't post on their regular
Salute. Thank you for the entertainment, you're saying, right? Did you know that these guys have their own private Instagrams, though, that they're keeping from all the rest of us?
I did.
Does it bother you that you're not part of the club?
No, it actually, I'm enthused. That's the thing.
I'm enthused. That's where you got to go out and get a Finsta so that you can see if you can get in there.
See, I don't have a Finsta. The thing is, I only have close friends, and I think I don't even have enough people to post anything in there.
Yeah.
I think it's like more cool, like when people just add you. More so women, not dudes. I don't think I want to see anybody's hairy.
All right. Thank you, Brian. We'll talk to you. All right, Mojo in the morning.
Mojo in the morning. Find us on Instagram. It's Mojo in the morning.
We're going to give you a shot at Jingle Ball tickets. Megan, what time do they go on sale tomorrow to everybody?
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Order gas, Megan. Is it right now? Hold on, give me 1 second.
You're the Capital One lady, so I was...
Oh, no.
I got my money on Megan.
No, they go on sale Friday at noon to the public.
Can I say something really quick?
Yes.
After 10 o'clock today, if you use the keyword Mojo, you can have access to getting tickets early.
Are you kidding me?
At Ticketmaster, if you go and they ask you for a pre-sale code, Mojo.
You get Mojo. So you use Mojo and you get it.
I love Mojo.
And then,
That's incredible. So you get in to buy them early if you use the code Mojo.
Kudos to Mojo.
Thank you. You can win them from us right now. 844-MOJO Live. 844-665-6548. Tickets to our Jingle Ball.
Mojo in the mornings, Dirty on the 30.
Shannon with the Dirty on the 30.
The Biden-Harris administration announced yesterday that $750 will be given to residents in states ravaged by Hurricane Helene.
That's it?
And the federal relief and assistance that we have been providing has included FEMA providing $750 for folks who need immediate needs being met, such as food, baby formula, and the like.
Your sentiment, Mojo, was echoed by many, 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 many people.
Seems so low. I guess for food and stuff like that, but that's got to be the start of things.
Well, and a lot of people are questioning the Biden administration's decision to provide billions of dollars to foreign countries like Ukraine, Israel, Taiwan, as well as aiding illegal immigrants, while Americans were offered so little for the devastation that they had.
This is the second worst tragedy that we have had in hurricanes since Katrina.
Isn't that crazy?
There's still hundreds of people that are missing right now.
Yeah.
And I hate to say this, and I'm not trying to, I think that it's got to be tough to be the president of the United States. But I remember back in Katrina when George Bush got called out for how long it took him to get help down there. Mm-hmm. It's taken 5 days to get help to these people in North Carolina.
I'm not defending. I'm not, because I think that's horrific. And I want that to be clear before I say this. And I'm sorry, Shannon, I don't know if you said it or not, because I was Googling while you were talking.
That's okay.
Isn't that on the governor of the state to request it, though?
He did request, though. He requested help. They got military. They didn't send military down there until recently.
But, okay, because I know that was the issue with Katrina, but I didn't know if that was the
I
issue
have a clip
with
from the
this.
governor. I don't think it's Roy Cooper, I think maybe is his name.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hold on, let me play it.
Love Roy Cooper.
More than 1,000 National Guard soldiers are rescuing people. They've rescued more than 1,400 people so far, and they are deploying food and water and other supplies.
I watched a story from a North Carolina station yesterday that was going around about guys who were just pilots of helicopters trying to save people and were told that they would be arrested if they did that.
That's crazy.
I mean, there's craziness. First off, let me just say this to you. There are people literally drowned in their homes.
Yes.
Because so much water came at such an unbelievably short period of time.
Did you see the story about the dad who clung to a tree for 2 hours before his family watched him wash away?
That's devastating.
In the floodwater. I mean, just
question,
horrible
though.
stories.
Like, I could be, maybe I don't watch the news, maybe I'm unaware, but I don't feel as though we knew how bad of a storm this was going to be.
Inland.
Like, I feel like we knew, like, I feel like I heard there's a hurricane coming.
We didn't
but
know
I
the
didn't hear, like, the
surge. Yeah, you're right.
severity of it.
I feel like, and a lot of times in those scenarios, Florida was told to evacuate. Georgia was told be prepared. Like, those states were like, you're going to get hit.
North Carolina did not get it. No.
Ohio did not. Kentucky did not.
But even like when we talked to Chelsea and we talked to Joe, it was kind of like, oh, this is something that happens all the time. It didn't feel as though that the communication was that it was going to be as severe as it is.
You're right. And I think that's on, obviously, whatever the weather system is, but people are definitely not going to treat, I think, a hurricane in the future like that same thing. But I'm just going to say this, though, that what Shannon just said, we do help a lot of other countries, and we should. We should definitely help them. But we need to help our people. If we got all these people doing it, and they're trying to survive, these are major amounts of people that have died from this, but also major amounts of people that are still affected that aren't even in their homes. Those are the people I'm also so concerned with. But,
I agree.
Yeah. Mark Chavez is one of the two doctors charged in connection with the death of Friends star Matthew Perry. Yesterday, he pleaded guilty in an LA courtroom, pleading guilty to 1 count of conspiracy to distribute ketamine to Matthew. And as part of the plea agreement, he faces up to 10 years in prison if he's convicted. Now, his piece in the thing, because remember, he's one of 5 people charged in the Friends star deaths, but he specifically supplied one of Matthew's other doctors with ketamine through obtaining fake prescriptions. So that was where he was in the line of things. Mariah Carey, the unofficial queen of Christmas, says, hold up, it is too early. In a video that she dropped on social media yesterday, she's sitting on her private jet. And then this.
Relatable.
Yeah.
Her sleigh.
This is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard, Mariah. We are headed to the North Pole.
Not yet. Sorry.
She does kick off her Christmas time tour on November 6th. That tour running through November and December.
This was a soft launch for Christmas.
For sure.
It's the only time she's relevant. And even then, can she sell out the arena? Not usually. And has she sung that song live in years?
Yeah.
Go on.
You tell me.
And let's pull it back from Christmas to fall, this season that technically I don't even think we're in yet. Is it?
I think
fall
fall
started?
started.
It is fall,
It did
yes.
fall. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So from Christmas to fall, this season we should be celebrating and focused on. Have you guys heard about the Vermont town that has banned influencers? This is a great story. For the last 5 autumns, there's one specific Vermont town that has been flooded with influencers desperate to take photos among the gorgeous fall leaves and trees. Cloudland Road is a winding single-lane path that runs through the town of Pomfret, Vermont, home to about 900 people. This little teeny tiny cute town. But rather than celebrate the influx of attention from out-of-towners, the sudden popularity from influencers has been a huge burden for the residents of Pomfret and the residents of nearby towns because there have been cars blocking traffic, traffic jams. People are pulling into home driveways to park so they can go over and take this one specific photo. One of the residents said it's usually like 40 cars. There's a 40-car wait to get onto this road. This year, they've seen tour buses with influencers showing up. Last year, they finally made the decision to close down this road to non-locals. Like, you can't drive anywhere near it. They actually have sheriff patrols and deputies monitoring the road during busy hours starting at the end of September.
So wait a second. How do they tell if you're an influencer or not? Do they go, show me your Instagram?
Well,
Let me see your following.
when the
If you're
town
over
only
10K,
has
you can't come
900
in.
residents, coincidence. It's probably one of those situations where everybody knows everybody.
You just
Right?
know somebody who works for a